Hey guys, this is Rose here, and I'm going to show you how to clean a manga scan using Denoise. So you start off doing your normal stuff. Generally, I like to cut a little bit of this white stuff off. You don't want to cut too much off here because you can see this page is crooked, so it's going to need to be tilted. Go ahead and make your normal layers and levels and stuff. Denoise will typically be after you do your leveling and your and before you do burning and manual dodging. Now, you gotta make sure when you do denoise that your picture is in RGB color mode, otherwise it won't work. And I've also noticed for My Little Robinson, it looks better to stay in RGB mode than to leave it and then to change it back to grayscale. I don't know what it is, but the scans just look a little bit nicer for whatever reason. So then, when you do denoise, it's all about playing with it. I mean, no two pages are going to be exactly the same. That's the hard thing about denoise, and that's why it takes so long, because you just gotta play with the settings. Generally, you'll get used to, most pages will have about the same setting, and then there are some pages that have like more screen tones or less screen tones, and then they'll have different settings than that. And you can set presets too, if you find that that particular preset works pretty much all the time. So then to use Denoise, you select your background copy, then you go to Topaz Labs once you install it, and then to Denoise. Then it'll come up with a screen like this. Generally, when I've been cleaning this manga, I've been using Raw Strong. Oh, I forgot. The other thing is you want to make sure your image is resized before you denoise, or it'll take forever when the image is processing after you denoise it. Sorry about that. Okay. So then you can view the preview of it, and then if you click on and off, you'll see the difference. And generally you want, when you're denoising, you want the lines to look smooth instead of pixely. You want the screen tones to look smooth instead of pixely. And so a lot of times is I'll up the recover detail and then move down the reduce blur a little bit. And then you just kind of gotta fiddle with these settings to kind of figure out what looks best. So then, you know, you press OK, It processes it, and, well, maybe it could look a little bit better. Because you just flick back and forth and you see, well, there's not too much of a change here. So let's go ahead and undo it. Try it again. I'm going to use stronger, just for the heck of it. Now that looks quite a bit better, but you'll see I'll have to go in and burn these blacks here because they get smudgy. Now generally if it looks this smudgy, like on your screen tones and stuff, it looks really smudgy looking like that, that is generally bad if there's too much of it. I mean, right here it's not too bad because most of it's on things that should be black anyways. So I'll go in and burn it, and then right in this area I'll just have it fade in and out using my burn. So this looks quite a bit better. Now you would clean out your text. The auto dodge when cleaning this particular manga isn't going to get all the specs. There's going to be still some specs that you'll have to get. But you'll want to, because I have my auto dodge set so high, you want to make sure you fix your auto dodge problem areas before you go through and manually dodge things. Because you'll notice if you go in and fix some of the screen tones and stuff, you might miss this screen tone right here and accidentally get it in the bubble, and then you've already dodged before you fixed your auto dodge layer, and then you've got pixels on there that are in the way, and someone will catch them, and then you have to redo it anyways. So make sure you're fixing your auto dodge layer before you do manual dodging and burning. Well, I think that's all I have for you, and good luck using Denoise. If you have any questions, you can message me, email me, whatever works. Alright, have a great day.